Eyes. Work. Oh, really? It's goddamn bright out here. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Nats Tats? It is gorgeous out. What's up, Blaze? Yeah, this is it. Tell me if you can find a cloud. I don't think you will. Oh, there's a little hummingbird though. What's up, buddy? I don't know if I've got you framed up or not, but you're pretty cool looking. And he's gone. What's up, Pete? I've almost got all the slivers out of my hand. I just found another one though. God damn it. Luckily, they are working their way to the surface. Some kind of rose bush that doesn't like me. So they're like pushing their way out. Oh, it's annoying though. I seriously had like 30 to 40 slivers or little rose bush poker thingies in me. I'm using these really sharp tweezers to just kind of dig them out. Yeah, they're little flimsy bastards and you got to dig them out. It's fucking annoying. And then if I grab like a steering wheel or a coffee cup or my phone just right, it's like I feel them, but then I can't find them again. It's annoying. I slapped a rose bush really hard, maybe multiple times. I was picking huckleberries, and I have a method where I stick pretty much the majority of the bush into my bucket, and then I start slapping it. And it hurt me. And then it took me hours to clean them. Am I gonna finish Cyberpunk today? Possibly. It's a good possibility. You sound like you've had Bad to the Bone playing every time you talk. What? What? See, there's my berry shoot. That I wish I would have built before I tried to clean those berries the other day. Basically, I will stand up here and dump the berries down the chute, right? And then they roll down, and then I'll have a fan down at the bottom blowing all the debris back up the chute. And only the berries will make it down the bottom. The little tiny berries that I don't want will go through the mesh. And then a lot of the berry stems actually, as they're rolling down, they get stuck in this mesh and pop off the berries. I still need to add a couple of boards at the bottom that kick it in. I want to do a couple little trim boards that go from like here to Charlie. Yeah, there to Charlie basically, and then that'll make them go more towards the middle. Charlie, you're so gnarly. Bad. Bad to the bone. I don't know that song. No, I'm just kidding. I was down at the creek yesterday and I got some GoPro footage I was thinking about editing while you guys watch it on my phone, or you can watch me edit video in real time. So we'll leave these dogs out here and go do that. Well, I'm going to attempt to do that. Let's go. Ow, I kicked the tripod. I've also got my cup of coffee in my other hand, so I'm not sure how I'm going to open doors. Ugh. Charlie, go lay down. Go be with your sisters. With your sisters. All right. We're moving. Tripod. My tripod's dangling. All right, where am I gonna put you guys? Short sword. I use Adobe Premiere and Adobe Photoshop. Or it's like Premiere Elements 25. Or maybe 24. I think it's, yeah, maybe 24. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Let me get you guys situated. You need to be at a good angle. That is probably not the angle. Fuck. Maybe back here. I have played Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, the other side of the screen, but it's gonna be reversed because that's how it is on this screen. That sucks. Actually, I could just turn around and switch that around. Hold on. And then I'll watch chat on my computer. So you guys can actually see straight. Yeah, I played through Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. And yeah, now I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077. Look at all my VA medications up top. Well, that's all my heart meds, you guys. It's crazy, though. I'm going to try my best to frame you guys up to where you can see. All right, now I got to figure out where I put my GoPro. I think I left it somewhere downstairs. All right, I need to pull up the stream. Let's see what the hell you guys are saying. Yeah, I'm almost done. It's taken forever, though. It's garbage. All right, so this is my little GoPro case. Here's the camera. Here's 2 dead batteries that I need to charge. Let's see. They only go in there a certain way, and you will break shit if you put them in there the wrong way. Pretty sure that's the way though. Yeah. It's the wrong hole, the wrong end. I've got a power strip down here with a USB port. It's very handy. Get those charging. Now somewhere in here I should have my little card reader thingy. Maybe. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Okay. When is the last time I used that? We're gonna go on a quest, you guys. We need light. Enhanced. Shit. Maybe it dropped into my backpack. There's a possibility. What about The Last of Us? Yeah, I don't know. I probably won't play that. The first one's really good. I did not like the second one. Man, where did I put my chip reader? It's somewhere, you guys. It's in this camera case. Shit. See, I have a whole other camera. This is my Sony. It's like a VZ1F or something. It's a vlogging camera, but I barely ever use it. And you don't even get to see it. Damn it. Where did I put my fucking shit? Maybe it is in here. You guys are just looking at the back of a chair. Oh, good. We might not be able to do this yet. I could have swore that thing was in my GoPro case. It's where I keep it. It is missing right now, of course. There's ghosts in here just laughing at me. Ugh. Shit, you guys. There it is. I found it. I found it. Oh, I dropped it, and I still found it. It was hiding. Holy moly, you guys. Here's what I gotta use, because my computer doesn't have any kind of reader. I'm gonna have to unplug my Elgato camera for now. It was behind my other monitor. Yeah, I got this. It was somewhat in front of my face, but at a weird angle. So yeah, this is a USB thingy, and then this is the actual adapter But I gotta put my card in there, which is in here. Where is it at? Yeah. I'm gonna take the battery out because it's hard to get to the card without doing that. Alright, now slide that in there like so. And then we plug this in. Like so. Get the cans on our head so we can hear what is said. Scan it. There was 0 viruses on my USB drive. Thank God. Right. Actually, I don't even need that. Let's see. Adobe Premiere Elements 2024. And we're going to click on Video Editor. You guys probably can't see worth a shit. This would be better if I actually streamed on my PC. Oh. But you can kind of see it from my point of view, I guess. Ugh. Alright. Add media. We're going to go videos from cameras and devices, I think. Yep, and then it's detecting the device that has said videos on it. I'm going to wait and see a preview, maybe not. I don't know, we'll just get both of them. Yeah. This part does take a minute. Just the importing of the video right here usually takes a minute. It says 25%. It'll say that for a while. And the longer the video, the longer it does this. And it's going to give me some shit about project settings once I get it in there. Ever heard of BioShock? Yeah, I have heard of that. You know what had really good zombies for a game was that World War Z. That shit is scary. Because they just got big hordes of them, you know? Large hordes. Hordes. I guess while we look at this, or wait for this, I could show you guys my cool shelf. This is taking a minute. Let's look at my shelf of awesome trinkets. Oh, I'm stuck in a wire. Hold on. So yeah, there's a gypsum. I think that's gypsum. I can't remember. It's like it's some sort of rock. Darcy gave it to me, and then she also gave me the knife one that I broke the other day. What the hell is that? Oh yeah, that's that citrine. I had it all pushed back since the accident. He's holding a backup joint in case everything really goes to shit. That thing has been sitting there for at least a year. I don't think I want to smoke that. That rock right there glows in the dark. This rock right here has a little bubble of water inside of it. That rock right there is the shape of a skull. And then this is my malachite, which is really crazy shit. That my camera won't even pretend to do justice with. But you can really get lost looking at this thing because there's a lot of weird patterns and swirls all in it. What's up, Kozalakman? Yeah, it's an emergency joint. Down here, I've got some other things. Here's a bunch of vape cartridges that they still have some in them, you know, and so I saved them because I was like, might as well, I guess. And then some different buds from different things, different people. Controllers that have like one button that doesn't work. These are all Elite 2s, except for that's a Scuff 1. But, you know, 5 of those are Elite 2s. Those are $180 a piece. And then I've got another one plugged in. And yeah, they've got like one button that doesn't work. I really need to go through and put them all together. It's like an RB, or maybe the fucking headphone jack doesn't work on one of them. Like, it's just random shit. The A button stops working. You know, but they're otherwise really good remotes. I just haven't used them in months, and yeah, they've got a button broken. Here's my little mascot of the stream, Mr. Bigfoot. He's looking away though. He's shy. Here's my zombie tools hanging between things. Oh yeah, you guys didn't even really see the other rocks. You know, you got the smoky quartz. That rock back there was sitting in Callie's mom's koi pond for like 25 years. And then I was like, they went to drain it and just get rid of everything. And I was like, I'll take that rock. That's fucking cool. It's got like a vein of regular ore in the middle of it. Or maybe pegmatite ore. That little guy, my son gave him to me when he was going to college, since he wasn't going to be around. He said I needed a mascot of him. And then this is some, what is that? Fluorite. It's just a mass of different nodules, you know, that's a whole bunch of different crystals all grown together. You fix controllers? Yeah, I don't throw them away, dude. I will probably fix them. I have fixed controllers in the past, actually. What I want to do is get inside of these controllers and replace the things that broke with like better made shit. Look at this fucking thing. This thing is really cool. It's labradorite. You know, if you look at it without the light hitting it, it just looks kind of greenish, like seafoam teal, but if the light hits it just right, it gets that electric blue. Like a little pendant of that would be really cool. And I've got some mahogany obsidian. I don't know. There's a bunch of shit back there. Bunch of rocks. Over here we got games. We got all my 64 games. And then some NES games. What's up, Javier Escuela? You go to check those out once a year in Quartzsite, Arizona. Do you go to the big rock show or something? There's a bunch of Super Nintendo games. There's my green flamingo. There's my old PC. That thing carried me from 2015 till last April, you guys. 65 fucking pounds. That monster. Alienware. And I don't recommend it. Now we got the Meta PCs. Rocks, weeds, games, videos. You saved yourself about $240 last year fixing your kids' controllers. Nice. All right. It says the clip does not match the project settings. Change project settings to match the clip settings. We're going to do that. And I'm just going to hit play. You guys won't be able to hear it, I don't think. But I do. And it's really loud. Oh my God, don't look at my tits. Don't look at my tits. Alright, so I don't want the world to see my tits. So I'm going to cut that out. We'll probably cut to about right here, actually. And right here, there's this little scissors icon. If I click that, it cuts the timeline right there. And then if I right click on the section of the timeline that I want to get rid of, and then click delete and close gap, it gets rid of that and makes this the start of the video. Then I want to add a fade in, so I'm going to right click again, go to fade here. We're going to fade in audio and video. And that's just going to make it to where instead of it just being a hard start, you know, you kind of get this little fade in. And then I don't really care so much about what's in the video. I kind of know that it's all this, so I'm just going to leave this in. Like, this is really basic editing. Yeah, this GoPro is completely waterproof. And it's waterproof just like this. I've got a Hero 4 that you have to put inside of a case, and then the audio is trash. But this thing, it's completely waterproof, the whole little unit there, and then it's got a nice built-in mic right there that actually works just as good as the one I had. So I had a Hero 4 with a Sennheiser microphone on the outside of it that was like $250. Like the camera was $400, the mic was $250, and the mic was so good that it would pick up the noise the camera was making internally, which sucked. It sucked. But this is so awesome, dude. This thing works way better. And this is the Hero 8 Black. I think they're on like the 12 or 13 nowadays. But you can pick these little bastards up pretty cheap. I think they only do, it's like 4K at 30, maybe. Or maybe there's like 4K photography with it, right? But or like time lapse. Or it's like 4K at 15 probably for time lapse. But 1080 at 60 is decent, you know, and I think you can get these for like $250 or maybe $300. They're not bad. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna go to the end of the video, which is right there. I had moved the camera around. We'll just get rid of the part where I grabbed the camera. Delete and close gap. Well, I could have just added a fade to the other clip. That's the thing that you got to watch for too, right? Is if I would have chose to fade in and out on this, it would have put the fade out at the end of this second clip, which is, or you know, GoPro, for some reason, records in like 12-minute segments. So it made its own like video chunk right here. So if I would have faded out, it would have done it before the end of the video actually. So I need to right click on this and then put a fade out audio and video, you know, and then that'll make it to where at the end it just kind of fades away. Like that. And then yeah, I was just trying to capture the fishies swimming around my feet. I don't think you guys can see it worth the crap. Let me get you closer. Look, I had a little caddisfly larva in my hands and I let it go so that the fish will eat it. Oh, that little guy got it right there, that little brookie. He's like, thank you. These are my fish friends. My little fish friends. I gotta see where you guys are aiming here. What are you looking at? I moved it too far, I reckon. All right, so that's pretty much that. Now we're gonna go to export and share, devices. I go to custom, and then let's see, it's preset to 1440p, but I think I want to match the resolution of the actual video, which was 1080. Yeah, I think we'll do that one. And then I'm gonna name it Fish Friends 2025. And then I will save it. And then that's going to create the video itself. You know, this is where it actually renders the video. This part can also take a long time depending on how good your camera is. Yeah, that sucks. I love my pups. We've had to do that as well. It's not fun. But yeah, this video is gonna be 12 minutes long, and it's got 3 minutes of edit or of render time here. So we've got 3 minutes to wait, and my coffee is empty. Yeah. Yeah, we lost our little dog a couple years ago. It sucked. And then we wanted a new one, but we also didn't, because it's like, it's sad, you know, it's, you miss your other dog. And I find myself, like, our new dog looks a lot like, almost exactly like our old dog, so it's hard with that too, because sometimes I look at him and I see our other dog and I'm like, oh man, I just miss the little guy. But yeah, our new dog is crazy, dude. He's so funny. Well, I think you guys have probably been seeing him because my shorts are getting crazy. I'm looking for my phone. My shorts have been getting pretty good views. Like the one last night got 2 point something K or 2.5, I don't know. Charlie and Molly. It's at 3K now. What is going on? Why when I hover over it the color changes? Look at that. Or when I come off of it. That's weird. Why is it doing that? The hummingbirds have pretty much moved on, you guys. Not really seeing them anymore. There's still a couple of them out there, but it's like they were draining these feeders about once a day. Now it's like they're lasting a whole week. Oh yeah. Let's watch me attempt not to die here. Or attempt to die. I want to do the shooting star meme with that jump. Like right as I jump out, I need to fucking put myself into the shooting star meme. And then this side, if you watch, I jumped from way over there, right? It's hard to see from where you guys are probably sitting because I'm so far away. But I'm right there, about 6 feet off the water. Let me see, maybe if I just move back. Oh. Oh shit. Right. So I'm about 6 feet off the water. Now watch how fast I disappear. That wasn't that good. That wasn't that great, actually. Callie was so scared I was going to die, she tried to look away. She tried to ruin the whole video. That shit hurt, though. I hit really bad. Let's see if we can kind of get me right as I hit the water. No. But it hurt, though. All right, we got to be done here. We are done. All right, so we'll click done because we're done. And then we can pick a scene that we want to use for a thumbnail. I don't know where, though. I was trying to catch the fish chewing on my foot, which they do a little bit. Yeah, you can see that one right there. Watch this. I have a little scab on my foot, and he's trying to nibble on it. There's a couple of them that do it. He's like, get away from my human. I probably just need a good little scene where the fish is right by my foot like that. Wait. All right, so we're gonna do tools, freeze frame, export, fish friends, 2025 thumbnail. Well, I can't spell thumbnail apparently, and then it's doing it as a JPEG, so that's good. And then we can close that. And I should have a video of my fish friends 2025. The water was dirty at first. I think they actually really like it when I muck up the water. It's like there's stuff in the ground that they're trying to eat, and so when I just stand in the gravel, they love it. You can just barely see the end of that slide right there in the water. We've got a slide from a playhouse that I brought down there for the kids. Well, my kids kind of grew up, but now it's my nephews. I think this is where I went and grabbed the caddisfly larva, or they're called a periwinkle. There's a couple of different species of trout in here as well. You'll see some different patterns on these critters. Oh, they're like, run, he's coming. He's coming. It does not take them very long to come back, though. I can see him back there behind my leg. Right now, I think I was picking the shell off the periwinkle. Periwinkles, like I said, they're a caddisfly larva, so they're this little grub-looking worm thing that's got like a head, and a bunch of legs, and then on their back, like right on their butt, they've got another set of legs that they use to hold themselves in their shell like a hermit crab. And they make their shell out of sticks and little pebbles and stuff, and so they're sitting on the bottom looking like a little chunk of the bottom. And yeah, the fish love them. They're really good fish bait. But you got to know how to find them, I guess. Usually they're just sitting clung to the rocks in the current. They for some reason really like the fast current of the creek. Yeah, it's really cool because if you go out fishing and you don't bring any bait, you can just grab some periwinkles and put one of those on your hook. These little guys. No, I have not tried to fish there. I believe they do. I believe they do bite. Somebody's been fishing down there. All right, now let's just check on that thumbnail real quick. I like to open up Adobe Photoshop. Photo editor. We'll open up, get that off there. We'll open up that thumbnail photo that I made. Sometimes when I save things in there, they end up in video though, because I'm not very organized with that sort of stuff. What was it? Fish Friends. There it is. Terrible. Terrible. I'm just gonna put some words on it. Let's see, what color do we want the words to be? We could go for like a gold color. Let's see what that looks like. That's not high vis enough. What a nice blue. It's just not big enough though. We're at 110. Let's do 300. 300. And I don't like that font. It's boring. Let's try this one. Fish. Friends. $20.25. I always want to do that stepped style, but then I end up centering everything anyway. I want to get his face, his little fish face, right inside the zero. And then we'll just save it. Keep the same name. JPEG save, and we'll replace the other one because I don't even care. And that's done. Now we need to open up another YouTube, and we'll go to create, upload video, select files. Where's Fish Friends? Where you go? Wait, it's under videos. Fish Friends 2025. Whoops. In this video, I hang, well, double H, out with my fish friends. Fucking can't spell. At the creek in July of 2025-6. Thumbnail, we're gonna upload a file. Fish Friends 2025 thumbnail. Bam. We're going to scroll down. This video is not made for kids. We're going to show more. We don't have any paid promotion because we're a loser. We don't want to do automatic chapters because the fucking YouTube will put them in the wrong spot. Tags. We want tags. I start with the video title itself. Fish, goddamn caps lock. Fish Friends 2025. And then Fish Friends 2025. Basically, you want the whole title, then you want all the words that are in the title. Then you want anything else that you might think would be worth noting, like GoPro footage, underwater, trout, small creek, cool, cold water. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to put that. Interesting. You know, so if people try to search these words, they'll get, you know, like if they type in interesting GoPro footage, they'll find my video. Well, allegedly. They probably won't, though. Caption certification. I don't know what that does as far as this part. I mean, there is a question mark there. If your content appeared on television on or after September 30th, 2012, it might require closed captions. Okay, well, this content has never aired on television. Yeah. Recording date, that was yesterday. Allow embedding, publish to subscription feed and notify subscribers. Yeah, let's do that. Category. Okay, so this is gonna be, let's do entertainment, I think. Or, yeah, I think this is entertainment. We're going to sort comments by newest, even though it's not going to do that. Show how many likes the video has. Yeah. Yeah. Next. Ads. Do you want ads? Sure. I'm not going to put mid-rolls anywhere. I don't usually do that. And just let it do what it wants. Inappropriate language, adult content, violence, shocking content, harmful acts, and unreliable claims, recreational drug contents, enabling dishonest behavior, hateful or derogatory content, firearms-related content, sensitive events, controversial issues. I don't think I've got any of that going on in this video. And so I'm going to submit that as a rating. And then YouTube will verify that as it's checking the video.
You know, and I find this part to be really important. You got to be really honest with the algorithm or with the system here. Otherwise, it does not like you. All right. Video elements, none of it. I don't care. It's checking for copyright. It's checking for ad suitability. Good. Which should be fine because there's nothing except for water noise. Copyright has found no issues. That's awesome. And then down at the bottom, you can kind of see where it says, hold on. Checking 9%, 10% now, and then it says 18 minutes left. So it's actually like running the video through a scan probably to see if there's any, non-advertiser friendly content. Just to make sure I don't hang my wang in the crick. In the meantime, we don't have to stay on this. We can click next. And then right here, so once this video is done checking down here in the bottom and it allows me to publish, if I simply publish the video, it will be visible in like 480p. And then after about 20 minutes, it will process enough that it'll be in 720p. Then after about an hour, it'll be 1080p. And that's pretty much the max resolution that I put this video at. Some of my shorts and stuff I've been doing at 4K because my phone does it pretty easily. But either way, when you first post a video, they do recommend that you post it as unlisted or private, and you wait until it processes up to the full resolution. Then you change this to public so that the people who watch the video right away don't see it like all fucked up. That always bothers me because I typically will just publish my video. I don't really care about it being high res, and it's like, there's not like a whole flock of people to watch my videos when they first come out anyway, so I was just like, yeah, whatever. But yeah, it does kind of suck sometimes when you know that people who have watched it in the first couple minutes probably seen it all grainy and they're wondering like why you even make videos because they look like shit. But that's why YouTube just takes a while to process the content up to the higher resolutions. But yeah, that one was really basic. I didn't really do any actual editing. I don't think, like just a couple cuts, but like I know how to pan and zoom and do some time remapping on sections and stuff like that. But I've had to teach myself every little thing. And I started out it was like Adobe Premiere 2014 edition, and I used it for years. And then when I got this new computer, I got the 2024 stuff, and they had changed it a bit, So I couldn't figure out how to do most of the stuff that I already knew how to do once I got the new shit, which was annoying. It's frustrating not knowing what you already know how to do, But yeah, now we just gotta wait. It says 16 minutes left on the checking for this, which I don't think I'm gonna put you guys through. Is that all zoomed in? It is. I was like, why is that all fuzzy looking? So yeah, this has been a video on how to make a video. Now I'm gonna go get ready for lunch, and then after lunch I'll probably go live for a little bit. It is getting up to like 90 something degrees this afternoon, so I probably will take my dogs down to the creek where I just made that video. Oh wow, it says checks complete, no issues found. So is it done? Video processing complete. Checks complete. Let's just publish it. You guys can see the whole thing, I guess. Let's go public. Save. Close. I gotta open up a new tab because it's hard to leave studio. Go to your channel, man. Videos. Fish Friends 2025. It's got no views, you guys. Oh, it's already in 1080p. Well, that's cool. They're getting faster with the shit, I guess. Or, you know, it really wasn't that long of a video, so maybe that's why. Some of my videos that are like an hour, you know, it'll take 15, 20 minutes to process the video. But yeah, so I'll be back here in a little bit with some Cyberpunk, you guys, and then we'll see what happens from there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a little bit.